He broke his ankle on set.
Oh, he did break an ankle?
Yeah, he actually broke his ankle during a stunt. He was told immediately afterwards by doctors, they said, you won't be able to use it or put weight in it properly until like 6 months from now.
Oh.
And he said, okay, that's not okay, that's not gonna work. And he went, and you may never run again.
Really? Wow, that's his thing.
Wait for it,
yeah.
6 weeks later, he was running again.
I was thinking, by the way, I'm glad to hear it was only 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the next morning, or
no,
or he raced out of the hospital at full Tom Cruise speed. And when he runs, his hands go like up. It's weird. Yeah, wow, that's something else.
Moviematics. That last scene is giving me Uncharted 2 feels. Lol. Looking forward to MI. These movies never disappoint. And this won't disappoint. This movie is beautiful. It is action-packed. Tom ups his game. And there's a really cool psychological component to this one. There's a strong emotional component with a lot of the characters.
And so then did you want to do your own stunts in this movie?
Absolutely, I did, yeah.
You did?
I really, really did. And it's actually one of the biggest heartbreaks was that I walked onto set and I said, right, guys, to Wade Eastwood, who is the stunt coordinator and second unit director, I said, any stunt that's not going to involve me killing anyone else if I get it wrong.
I see.
Serious, like potential, count me in.
Gotcha. You're not worried about your own welfare. You're worried about the welfare of those around you.
Anything for the audience.
Right? Why are you worried about the welfare of those around you?
Knowing that you're going to play this type of aggressive character, the hammer, the bull, does that affect your mindset outside of the film?
No, it doesn't. The only thing that really affected my mindset was, obviously, when I was shooting, I had a moustache. And so it was very... You forget a lot of the time. And I had to keep a reminder, like, I'd look in the mirror, like, oh, yeah, I forget, I have a moustache.
So easy to forget that you have a mustache.
It's easy, so easy.
Mustache.
Mustache, yes.
Had you ridden a motorcycle before?
No.
Oh, great.
No, I hadn't. And that was a real kicker for me because I turned up on set and they said, so, motorcycle license? And I said, no. Do I need one? And they went, yeah. And I said, when do we have to do the sequence? They went, a week's time. And I said, I can do it in a week. And they went, no, you can't. And I said, okay, well, what do we do?
Gamers on videos. I thought it was a new Fallout game.
War. War never changes.
That would be cool. I mean, there's a new one coming out, which is, it looks pretty good from what I've seen from the beta and everything. It's kind of the wrong setting, really.
I was kicking myself at this point because about 2-3 years ago, I had not taken my license because I figured, I got excited about motorbikes. I was like, yeah, I want to take my license. And I thought, I'm 30 plus and I don't want to
start this now.
Stupid.
Yeah, right.
And
like Tom does. Yeah.
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 And I didn't realize I was going to use it for work ever. And so I had an opportunity and they said, you know what, we'll build a special rig for you. And after that, I was so gutted with my failure that I went and passed my motorcycle license during shooting.
Oh, wow. So you were in...
How important is it for you to change your appearance from film to film?
I don't want to be the guy who relies on tricks. As always, it's a different appearance. I want a bit of both. I think an appearance is very, very useful, and I do like to chameleon myself into another character. In the same way that theater actors do. That is a real art as well, and so I want to utilize that at the same time as utilizing all the wonderful tricks of film and having these different looks every time.
When you get a motorcycle license, is it like when you get a regular driving license, or like is the DMV guy on the bike with you?
Yeah, he's on the front facing you.
Writing things down?
Read your instruments.
Is it a hard test?
Lovely guy, too.
He was, yeah.
We're still in touch.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
I can't get rid of that.
Huddy CM. Cavill is annoyingly good-looking. Git. I think we might have missed some grammar in there, but we've got some exclamation marks. Thanks, Huddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's not annoying for me.
What happens is we have 3 parts in the UK, and the UK test is notoriously difficult.
Oh, it's harder than ours.
As I understand.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. I believe it. Believe me. I'm not challenging that in any way.
So we do a theory test, which is multiple choice thing, like SATs.
Right.
On a computer. And then we do Mod 1, which is Module 1, which is in a car park, slow maneuvers, and also emergency stops. Once you pass that, you can then go on to do Mod 2, which is on-road with an instructor riding on a bike behind you, separate bike. And he's giving you information and communications and telling you what to do.
There's something about you that's giving off a little bit of a Clark Kent vibe right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think it's because I shaved my mustache.
Makes sense.
That's why.
Very important.
The way it moves.
And you passed all of those things.
Yes.
And then they gave you they have actual physical license, or they make a little notation on your current license?
You hand your card in, and they go and change it and then send it back.
And are you still riding on the wrong side of the road over there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct side of the road.
Yeah, the correct side of the road. Either way you look at it.
Yeah, the original
We
side
think
of
of
the
the
road, by
right
the
side
way.
of the road as the right side of the road. It's just when you see the original side of the road, you mean what? You mean when Americans invented cars?
No. I mean,
Look, I'll pull that Superman ass right off your chest.